So as I was sitting in my thinking chair, just thinking about those things I was thinking about, and I was thinking, about gifts and the gifts that we have. And we're given such wonderful gifts. And these gifts we're designed to give these gifts away. So we're given gifts to give away. That's why the title is called Given to Be Given Away. So what I was going to do is, go back to wabikigai. I put that together. The half of it's Wabi Sabi and the other half is ikigai. And I wanted to talk about the concept, okay? The concept is pretty simple. First half, Wabi Sabi. That's appreciating and finding the perfection in imperfection. Now, we have a lot of things going on in our lives, and we're all different. So nobody's perfect. And nobody is set to a specific mold. Like, you got to have this, you got to do this, you got to do that. Now, we try to lump ourselves together, and the world usually try to dictate, hey, you got to have this kind of car, you got to have this kind of house, and you got to have 2.5 children. But, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. And one of the things about Wabi Sabi in our lives, I think of the scripture. I keep this scripture with Wabi Sabi. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. The way we live our lives is not perfect. And come to think of it, that it's like we're weak. God has these standards for us, and we can't really just get there. But in our weakness, when we put these things in his hands, he helps us, which is, we can only go so far, and we discovered that God makes up the difference. When we put our trust in him, he fills in the gaps. When we believe in his death and his resurrection, we meet those standards because we're here and we're believing we're here now. Is we're still down here. It's just that he comes down and makes up the difference and brings us up. We don't do it on our own. So it's odd and it's unique, and he's given us these gifts just to live. Because when we don't have that relationship, it's hard to live. We talked to kids yesterday about being better together. Okay, everything's better together, especially when you're working together to accomplish a goal. So, one other thought is that, he came to give us life and life more abundantly. And like I said, when we are struggling to do things on our own, to live our own life, to be our own person, we have a individualized life plan, but when we hold on to it and make it our own, it's, nobody can get close to us, we have a hard time. So, good morning. The other half of wabikigai is ikigai. And ikigai is finding a reason for being and allowing that to be the source of your long fulfilled life. Now, everything, when I think of this, I always think of this scripture, where there's no vision, the people perish. One version says, where there's no vision, the people cast off restraints. The other half of that is, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So I think of that, how everybody has a purpose. God gives vision. He inspires vision in us. And I don't want to like twist the scripture or anything like that, but I do want you to kind of see it this way, okay? The vision for your life is kind of like the law of your being, okay? And remember, we're talking about ikigai now. It's a law, like your vision. If you're not living your life towards your vision, then it's kind of like having where there's no vision, the people perish. Because you don't have a law, a law kind of guiding your life or governing your life, which is your vision, you are not doing what you're designed to do. And the way that we live can dictate the way that we live. I know it sounds funny, but let me say it like this. That vision or that law that's governing your life, if you cast that off, you cast off restraint. And if you cast off restraint, you start to float along and just wither away. And that's where you perish. Not just, burn up or something like that. But when you don't have your vision, you either lose it or you don't care for it. You don't want to be that person. When you have a vision and then you don't have a vision anymore, then you roll off into Never Never Land and you're just doing whatever. That vision for your life is keeping you. So the main purpose of wabikigai, I thought of 3 words, and this was just coming up. I was just sitting there thinking about all the things I think about. And the first one came up. It was like, all right, unblock. Because, this is unblock yourself. I think this is episode 266, if I'm not mistaken. But unblock. So we want to remove the hindrances from you living your fullest life. Okay. So this is breaking down wabikigai. With this, you want to unblock those things. You want to move them away. You want to get them out your way so you can move forward. Okay. Now, as you're moving forward, you want to uncover. And that's to reveal the things that's going to help you live your fullest life. You remember, ikigai is the reason for being, and allowing that to be the source of your long fulfilled life. So I messed up my computer. And discover. Last one. So you have unblock, uncover, and discover. Discover is, now once you uncover these things to help you, discover is how you use it. Okay. So you're using these things that you've uncovered to propel your purpose, your passion, propel you to that next level. You accomplishing your mission to maintain the level of living your best life. So you've been given a gift. Your life is a gift. You've been given talents. Talents are your gifts. And as the title was saying, these gifts help you to unblock. Well, you need to unblock, but uncover and discover the things that's going to help you live your best life. And when you live in your best life, usually we're designed this way. We're serving others, and we're serving others with the gifts that we've been given. So it's been kind of a setup. It's been kind of like we've been given gifts just to give away. And I take this and I teach our kids this all the time, that we're blessed to be a blessing. So when you take your gifts and you use them appropriately, you'll see that you're giving them away, but you're getting better at what you do and you're enjoying it. And that's all about, that's what ikigai is all about. So the Wabi Sabi in that, you might not be perfect, but your ikigai it leads to those weaknesses being made strong, those gifts that you get, that you have, being used to make this world a better place. So I don't have anything in here, but we'll do a kampai anyway. You ready? Have a wonderful day, and kampai.